like it never ends. Back again, square one. Tried to leave myself behind, looking for a better place, not to stay alone. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line. Didn't think I'd go this far, but here we are, the end. Now you're just a lesson learned, a slowly fading memory, so I can breathe again. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line. Didn't think I'd go this far, but here we are, the end. Now you're just a lesson learned, a slowly fading memory, so I can breathe again. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line. Didn't think I'd go this far, but here we are, the end. Now you're just a lesson learned, a slowly fading memory, so I can breathe again. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line.
Hello everyone and welcome back for more Broken Sword, the Angel of Death. And last week, I don't really think we made that much progress because we kind of got delayed massively in the middle. I keep forgetting her name. Anna something or other. She'd come into our office because it looks like George is down on his luck because it doesn't seem like he has the infinite money. That was it. Anna Maria, that was it. You're in charge of remembering names for me. But she come into the office and she had a manuscript. We later find out that that's been pinched after there was like a tutorially type escape sequence. And we've gone back to his office. So I said, George doesn't seem to be a patent lawyer anymore. It's like, I don't know how he's going to jet around the world like he did in the previous games because I don't think he's got the money to anymore. But here we are. We're back at the New York bail bonds store. I don't know how long this is going to take to actually load. Here we go. This is just where we left it last week with the fella on the floor there. So is everybody all caught up? Is everybody awake? Do I need to press the button? Yep, you're awake for now, royalty there. Let's see. How do the controls work in this again? Oh. Let's try that again.
Virgil, please.
40 gig of music, George. 40 gig! That's 4 weeks non-stop listening. Now all I got is the country classic channel on your radio.
But country classics is great.
Thin ice, George. Thin ice.
Can we see anything else to him?
Look, Virgil.
Leave me alone, George. I don't want to talk to you right now.
Okay. He sure is taking the loss of his music badly.
So I suppose when this game came out, it wouldn't be, that kind of storage. I mean, the amount of music there, 40 gigabytes, you could imagine now how much is in the modern compressions. Yeah, exactly, Chrissy. You should go and make all of us a cup of tea.
Anna Maria, can you spare...
What do you need, George?
Right, there's no conversations with her yet. I'm just moving the cursor around as well just to see if... hang on. There was keyboard controls as well, wasn't there? Yeah. So I have to combine keyboard and mouse controls. So whilst we're starting here and I'm having a little rummage around to see if there's anything we can click on, how close are we all to our scarves tonight? Oh, I also have... I haven't had a chance to take a picture today because I've been doing other missions. There will be 2 more special edition scarves being added to the pot.
100 watts of top quality audio heaven. Beats paying the rent any.
It's the same dialogue that we got for this bit from last week. Was he going to say anything? No. We looked at those bits last week there. Oh, there's something else to pick up on the desk.
Hey, Anna Maria. Are these your cigarettes?
No. Why?
Somebody dropped a pack here. I'll take them anyway. May just provide a lead.
So I sat there 150 now you're on. So how long do you predict until you reach your million mark? And is it it's just 10 more to go, isn't it? For royalty. Oh, and the 8 on the end. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to photograph it today because I just ran out of time. Just too many things to do today. But yeah, there is two more scarves to be added to the pile. Let's see, our inventory's at the top here, isn't it?
A pack of Italian cigarettes I found in the bail bonds after the attack.
Yep, two more are being added. But like I said, you'll have to wait till I photograph them tomorrow. So what have we got here? We can go to the hotel, or we can stay at the bail bonds office. And these locations, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations are currently locked to us. Right, stay on the bail bonds office.
No, there's more I want to do.
Right, is there something on the floor maybe we could find? Maybe we picked up cigarettes, maybe we can ask him about them.
That's not quite right.
Maybe we'll ask her about them.
Where do you think these came from?
It's gotta be our friends from earlier.
Strange brand. I don't know of anywhere selling Italian-branded cigarettes. Virgil, I feel terrible. Virgil? The silent treatment. I hate that. Anna Maria, can you spare a moment?
What do you need, George?
No more dialogue options open with her. So, what have we got to click on here in the office? So we can't really get too close to this side of the screen. Not seeing much to click on here. Anything on the notice board? Maybe we can go back into that other room, maybe.
It's jammed on the other side. I'm not going to be able to get that open in a hurry.
So it's still locked from where we blocked it up last week. Hang on, we've got a phone thing here, haven't we? I don't quite know what we're gonna have to do with this as we go through it. But we had to use it to phone the other day, last time rather. Someone dropped the packet of cigarettes. This is just tracking what we've done so far. So yeah, we freed that woman that was locked up last week as well. Anything on the map we can click on? Must be something to click on around here. That's the door. Maybe something lying on the floor in here, perhaps? Just keep moving the mouse around until I can see if it highlights anything. Objects clipping through each other on the floor. Nothing on the keyboard. More objects just clicking through, but there's nothing I can click on. So we've got the pen from the hotel. We have his ID badge. We have a lighter, a golf club. Can we just give the golf club to the fella? It might make him happy.
I am not going to do that.
Nope. So he's not answering us on there.
That won't work here.
Is there anything else that's... Not really that's standing out, is there? We can't leave, because he said there's still something he wants to do.
Where do I go next?
Anna Maria, you better stay here. You'll be safe with Virgil.
Alright, let's try going here then.
And then this guy slipped a pen and paper under the door. He looked like him.
Well, if it ain't the hero who saved the day.
Oh, I don't know about save the day, but hey, I'm happy with Hero.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like heroes, which means I don't like you. So next time, leave it to the professionals.
I'll remember that. Next time. Excuse me.
Ah, yes, our very own superhero. I'm Officer O'Halloran, And you are?
George Stobbart. 2 B's, 2 T's.
2 B's, 2 T's, got it. So, what do you want, Mr. 2 B's, 2 T's?
The guy who locked up the receptionist. You got any idea who he was?
Medium height, dark hair and a quiff. Looked a bit like Elvis. Could have been anybody. Did you see any distinguishing marks?
Well, there was his tattoo. You know, that guy's tattoo was very unusual.
Surprise me.
It was a snake with massive fangs wrapped around what looked like...
Spit it out, man.
Wrapped around, well, a salami.
A salami, you say?
Yes, a salami, I say.
Well, that explains everything.
Oh, yes?
Oh, yes, a salami means only one thing around here.
And what's that?
It means there's a deli open.
What?
Just kidding. It means the Martino gang. Wait till my boss hears this.
What, he knows the Martinos?
Been after him for years.
What did the men want here?
Looks like they were after something in one of the rooms. The safe was opened and emptied. We're looking into it now.
But I thought you said it was empty.
One more wisecrack and you'll be taking a prison shower tonight.
Ouch. So what happens next?
We put out an APB on the suspect. Then we investigate the illegal use of the fire alarm.
Fire alarm? What happened?
Some idiot that's 1D and 1T set off the fire alarm. Wantonly setting off a fire alarm in the city of New York carries a custodial sentence.
Ha! What imbecile would do a thing like that?
Walk away, George.
Thanks for your help.
I just had to reach over in the middle there and turn my heater on. I don't know about you guys, but it's absolutely freezing here. It's supposed to be just continuous -4 for the duration of the week.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm much better now. Oh, thanks to you. I thought I was going to be in there for days. Good thinking with the pen and paper.
Well, I try.
My name is Juanita.
I'm George.
You've got lovely hands, George. Such long fingers. Do you play the piano?
No, but I can play some pretty good licks on a ukulele.
I'll bet you can.
It's everyone that George meets. So it's just kind of like reminding me a little bit of, you know, the woman in the theatre in Alan Wake. I use freezing too, but the question is though, which one of you has got the cat to keep you warm though?
You got any idea what the guy was after?
He was looking for a lady. Said she was staying here.
So how did he get past you?
He knocked my nail varnish off the counter. He must have followed me when I went to get some cleaner, and then wallop.
Ouch.
Left quite a bump. You want to feel it?
That's okay. I can guess what your bump feels like.
Question now we have is where is George going to get the panties from that he's going to carry for the rest of the game? And if you got Mr. Socks royalty, got to give him lots of cuddles and all of his supper.
So did you catch the guy who locked you in the closet?
I got one good kick in before he ran away. He won't be sitting down in a hurry.
Tell me something. Why do you work here?
One day, Alfonso will choke on his last cigarette, and this place will be up for grabs. And guess who's going to be doing the grab?
How do you work with that man?
I've had worse jobs. Alfonso's okay.
Just as long as you don't talk to him.
Why would you want to do that?
Why is he so grumpy all the time?
If you've been smoking for 30 years, wouldn't you be grumpy?
Thanks for your help.
All right, let's now go and talk to this happy chappy.
Hello, Alfonso.
Yeah.
So how's business, Alfonso?
You trying to be funny? What with the fumigation and the fire scare, I'll be lucky if I ever reopen.
But you must be insured.
That's not the point. This place was in tip-top shape. Getting it back to how it was is gonna take me years.
Years of neglect, maybe.
What?
So did your clock survive all the commotion?
Yeah. Never did find any beetles on it, though. Ain't that funny?
They must have jumped ship when they saw you coming.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe they were never there. What do you think?
I think that's an interesting hypothesis. So, are you glad you got your receptionist back?
Lazy, good-for-nothing. She's lucky she still got a job.
But it wasn't her fault she was attacked.
If I didn't have all this paperwork, she'd be out on her ear.
So what happened to Mr. Minster?
He panicked and ran off when it all blew up. Didn't even pay, the freeloading son of a...
Where did he go?
Who knows? Zeke just kept shouting, "The geese! The geese!" Last I saw, he was heading for the city.
Thanks for your help.
Let's see if he left anything over here for us. Because we nicked his book, didn't we? No, we nicked the bookmark. Because that was his key card. Let's just make sure that there's no extra lines of dialogue.
Hi, Juanita.
Hi, George.
Nope.
Thanks for your help. Excuse me, Officer O'Halloran.
Yes, Mr. Stobbart.
Nothing.
Thanks for your help.
I'm just looking there. Is George the only one with a shadow? Everybody else is dead.
Where do I want to go?
No, we don't have these options open yet. Let's go back to the bail bond shop.
Hey, George.
I was going to say, where is she?
Anna Maria, can you spare a moment?
What do you need, George?
Nope, nothing there.
Virgil, I feel terrible. Virgil? The silent treatment. I hate that.
Right, well, that didn't work. What do we got? If we can't phone anybody else.
A pack of Italian cigarettes I found in the bail bonds after the attack.
Oh, maybe we could show those to the police officer.
Where do I go next?
Anna Maria, you better stay here. You'll be safe with Virgil.
Let's try them on these.
That's not the right approach.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
you ever seen this brand?
Where'd you get him?
Oh, someone left them where I work at a bail bond agency.
Yeah, figures. That's just the kind of place you'd find black market cigarettes.
Black market?
That's right. Illegal. They're coming into the city by boat somehow. All courtesy of your friends the Martinos.
Hey, they're not my friends.
I believe you. The Martinos only have friends in high places.
Let's try them on the smoker as well there.
That's not such a good idea.
Nope.
Excuse me, Officer O'Halloran.
Yes, Mr. Stobbart.
So the guy who was here is a member of the Martinos?
Correct.
And the cigarettes are being smuggled into the city by boat?
Correct.
So the Martinos have a hangout near the docks?
Correct.
I should play this more often.
They got no factory down on the East River. A legitimate business. Mama Martino's Meatpacking Company. So we can't touch them.
Time for a stroll down to the docks, I think. Thanks for your help.
Is she going to come for a stroll down the docks?
Hi, Juanita.
Hi, George.
Nope, no dialogue.
Thanks for your help.
I've got a funny feeling that there'll be an opportunity for George to get shot here. So, just going to save it.
Where do I want to go next? Martino's Meatpacking Company. The manuscript could be somewhere inside, but I'm gonna have to get in to find out for sure.
Okay, just for royalty, let's go to and have a look around the bins.
Without a full protective suit, I won't be touching those cans. Those garbage cans look filthy. Although the flies hanging around don't seem to think so.
Ooh, the camera's going really, really weird. Yeah, Stobbart the trash panda. Speaking of trash pandas, the game arrived the other day. So we got that one to have a little play of at some point. Let's go and talk to this fella before we get shot from the guy over on the at the loading dock.
The display case is full of salamis. I never knew there were so many different types. I mean, once you've made one, why keep inventing more?
Hi there.
Hello, sir. My name is Chico Corella, and I run this shop for Mama Martino's Salami Factory. We got a wide range of salamis for your delectation. We got salami Milano, salami di Foligno, salami Ungherese, salami Bresaola. Yeah, we got so much salami, we got salami coming out our ears. Little joke there. Maybe sir is looking for something extra special. How about a 28-year-old vintage salami? Made the way Mama used to make it, huh?
Thanks, but no. Spicy foods don't agree with me.
You mean you don't eat salami?
No.
Not ever?
Not really. I better get...
Like never?
Just kidding. I'm crazy about salami. I die for salami. I love salami.
Yeah, and I love you too. You're a funny guy. Hey, don't I know you? You on TV?
Oh, I've just got one of those faces.
I never forget a face, you know. Yeah, it'll come to me. Funny guy.
I wonder if we've encountered him in any of the other games, this fella maybe.
So how long have you been working here?
As long as I can remember. This place has been in the family for a long time.
Oh, so your relatives own it?
No. The family. The family.
Oh, I see, of course, the family. This guy's crazy. What's he talking about?
George doesn't really catch on very quickly, doesn't he?
So, why are you working here in the salami shop?
Well, first and foremost, I love salami. And second most, if I wasn't here, how could I demonstrate my love of salami to so many people?
Now, there's a sentiment you normally hear more often after dark down by the docks.
I was thinking the exact same things in my head there. But they put too much of
You look like a guy who's lived a little. Why not take a holiday? See the world. Retire.
Mister, you don't retire from Mama Martino's. Mama Martino's retires you.
Do you like golf?
Nah, I could never handle the clubs. Every swing, smack, right into the ground. Nothing beats a baseball bat.
Really? Well, it's never too late to learn. Let me present the Stobbart Patented Extendable Golf Club.
Oh, extendable. It could be useful. Of course, if you're talking portable, it's gotta be the knife every time.
Knife?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. My mistake. That's a nice club. Very nice.
You have a very wide selection of salamis.
That's because Mama Martino, she make a lot of different salami. This one here is made out of boar.
Was the boar wild?
Well, he wasn't too keen on the idea.
It's an old gag, but always a good one, huh? What makes a Martino salami so special, then?
The finest and the freshest ingredients. And, of course, the secret recipe.
So, what salami would you recommend for me?
I knew it the minute you walked in the door, sir. The Martino Vintage. The ne plus ultra of the salami world.
Nice Latin, I'm impressed.
You see, the Martino Vintage utilizes only the tenderest meat. Hung and bled for 3 whole days whilst being constantly beaten.
Oh, really? What do you beat it with?
Could be
Baseball
human then.
bats. Anyway, when the meat's ready, the boss himself grinds it up. From one batch, we can make 50 salamis. Each one goes to a different store as a one-off special. This is my only 28-year vintage, and it's going cheap.
Wow. To think that salami's been around for 28 years.
Ha! Are you crazy? 28's the age of the meat when it goes into the salami.
Oh, I see.
Have you guys ever watched the BBC's? It was in the 90s. The League of Gentlemen. I think it was season 2 where they had the butcher, and it was the special stuff because it was actually human meat that they were carving up in the shop. And I'm guessing that 28 was maybe he's a delivery driver. Oh, you have not seen that one. You maybe just have to like go on like on YouTube and just look for a few clips of it. I know I have shared a little like couple of second video on the Discord like last year, and it was of Papa Lazarou, when he's saying that you're my wife now.
Hey, what'd you think you'd...
Oh, I thought you might have hidden some more special salamis around here.
Well, I haven't. You understand?
Sure, whatever you say.
Good. I'd hate to have to get serious with you, pal.
So I'm assuming that we're going to have to do something that's going to distract him so that we can go through that door there. Oops.
Whoa, buddy. Do you need your ears cleaning?
Oh, sorry. It's those salamis. They're making me lose my mind.
Well, you find it and stay out from behind here.
Just in case something goes horribly wrong. Right, let's go and explore out here again.
Locked. Very wise. You never know who's after your salami these days.
So have you guys been up to anything fun today? I sort of took the day off today. Is there anything in there? I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing in this bottom corner before I rummage around anywhere else. It doesn't look like one climb on top of anything. Just working. Can we get in here? Nope.
The shutter isn't opening. It must be locked.
I've got a funny feeling George is about to get shot.
Hey, buddy. Where'd you think you're going?
I was just gonna check the temperature in the truck.
Where's your apron?
I forgot it. Don't worry, I'll get another inside.
Oh, no, you won't. No apron, no entry.
Well, that sounds a little unreasonable.
Them's the rules. No getting in without an apron.
So even back then, there were... it's like, no access without a mask. And you spent all day trying to get back to sleep. Is that Chrissy been like jumping up and down and shouting and yelling and throughout the house again? Let's offer him a cigarette to see if he'll take a break.
I don't suppose you know what make of cigarette this is.
I sure do. Those are Heavenly Breeze, the finest Italian cigarettes you can buy.
Interesting branding.
My favorite. Very hard to get in this country, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I guessed that.
One drag from one of those babies, and you feel like you're up there with the angels. Ah, yes, sir. What do you want for the pack?
Right. If I give you this pack of cigarettes, you have to give me the vintage salami.
The vintage for some cigarettes? Yeah, it's an interesting offer. And it's a done deal. There you go. One Martino's classic vintage salami.
Thank you. And here's your pack of Italian cigarettes. I bet you're just itching for one of those death sticks right now, huh?
You better believe it. But if I leave here and get found out, there'll be hell to pay. I'll have to wait until no one's around. Nice doing business with you.
Chico's got what he wants. Now all I have to do is hide, watch, and wait.
I think George is waiting in the bins.
Without a full protective suit, I won't be touching those cans.
Go on, climb in. You know you want to.
Without a full protective suit, I won't be touching those cans.
Can we hide anywhere in here?
Locked. Very wise. You never know who's after your salami these days.
Can we hide somewhere over here? Can we climb up any of this? No. Can you hide somewhere completely obvious? No. Anywhere over here? Can you make a fort out of the pallets? What about the cab of the van? See if there's anything we can click on the outside of the van. Oh, right. He just teleports over there. It's fine by me. One apron.
Wearing the apron, I'd be able to move freely about the building. And there's no time like the present. Chico will see that I'm wearing his apron. I need to stay away from here unless I want to become the next Martino vintage.
Oh, I wonder if we can rummage through the bins now that we've got an apron on.
Without a full protective suit, I won't be touching those cans.
Could have just kicked them over. That's one way to find out what's in them. Right, let's see if we can now fiddle in the van. You just pick up an ice cube.
A lump of ice from the freezer truck. I've already got one piece of ice. Carrying more will make my pants wet.
What is it for George and sticking everything in his pockets? So what have we got in here then? Exactly. Whatever protective gear does he need other than this apron? Can we unlock this gate from this side?
The shutter's locked. No point in going that way.
Oh, you see that where ice is melting. So there's something that we need to do, which is going to require the ice. I wonder if it's going to be a dead body. Okay, so that rotates them. Can we fiddle with them whilst they're here? No. Alright, let's keep rummaging around. What's down here? Is this crate movable? No. I haven't stacked these very well.
Lock. Strange noises. A slap. A scream. The sound of sticks being broken. Hang on. That sounds like a blowtorch. I don't think this is the room I want right now.
If it's a blowtorch, then that's what they'll be using to get rid of the hairs off the sheep. The pigs. Alright, so we've got a fire blanket now.
Fireproof blanket. May come in handy.
Through here, what are we going to have to use that ice cube for? Oh, it's the people grinder.
Nothing's happened. The bone cruncher isn't firing up.
We got anything we can put in the bone cruncher?
I put the keys back in the bone cruncher.
Alright, so we know there's a door behind us, but before we open any fresh doors, let's just keep running around.
I can hear music coming from somewhere. But where? Aha!
She's not making these grunts. We'll have to get that sound effect. Ooh, what's that on the floor? Is that like a blood stain on the floor? Yeah, he pushes that one over, but he won't touch the the three little cans, will he?
Strange. My favorite aria coming through the walls. But where from?
What, we've got a med kit?
Well, well, well. Empty. Apart from an electronic card reader.
We got an electronic card.
That's not quite right. Poking my finger into the electronics has no effect.
I'm guessing somewhere upstairs where we're going to go, it's going to have a key card and it's going to open up a magical door. Anything in this open crate? No. So what do we think we need the ice cube for? Have we figured that out yet? I was thinking there'd be like a corpse and you might have to like use it to like analyze a wound, maybe. Oh, what are you doing, Stobbart?
The forklift truck appears to be dead. No lights, nothing.
Where's the keys?
The safety key fits the lock on the forklift.
question is, can we climb? I was expecting to be like, oh, there we go. It just doesn't highlight it. What do we got then?
So then the bum tries to tell me it was my boys that screwed up. Huh? Everybody knows my boys are the best. Ain't that right, Mr. Spalacci, sir?
So I am told.
That's why you hired me.
Apparently.
Anyways, Tony's got cold feet now. Ain't that right, fellas?
That's right, Mr. Fingers, sir.
I guess he's gonna be, hanging around a long time before, another job comes his way.
You crack me up, Mr. Fingers.
You see? Messing with my wife I can deal with. But screwing my business, why, that's personal. So, anyhow, Mr. Spalacci, sir, here we are. The manuscript safe and sound. Filed under F. F for found. Clever, huh?
So much better than F for failure, don't you think? Or G for garrote, or H for hanged himself, huh?
Very funny, Mr. Spalacci, sir. Yes, very funny.
I've got to find a way to get those guys out of there.
Oop. Right, so how are we going to get them? Can I take that key back? No. Let's leave that up there for now then. There might have been something else over here, memories? No. So, what can we use? Can we click anything over there? What's this? Oh. Unless we sprinkle the water on the card reader and it knackers it. What did we pick up in our inventory? We got some new things in our inventory, didn't we? Fire blanket, or the keys that we've already thingied. Right, let's head outside, get a bit of ice, and we'll just run back.
Hi there, I'm George.
What do I care? You ain't nothing to me.
Charming.
Yeah, well, I ain't here for the small talk. What do you want?
So where is the famous Mama Martino? When do I get to meet her?
Are you crazy? Mama's been gone these past 50 years. God rest her soul.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. So, who runs this place now?
The boss, Fingers Martino. Didn't they tell you in the interview?
Well, I was just too excited at the time.
That explains a lot.
You know Chico in the trade shop? What's he like?
Time we let the old goat go. His memory's shot to pieces. Don't say that to him, though. He's got a temper on him bigger than the bulls.
But he seems so harmless.
Yeah, that's what the last helper said. Then he asked Chico to share a cigarette, and bam!
Bam?
Bam! A month later, we got a can of dog food returned with the guy's tie in it.
Go.
Only joking, kid.
Great gag.
Right, get some more ice. Run, George. I don't know if this is what we're going to do with it, but, you know, we'll just give it a try.
Using that won't work.
Nope.
A lump of ice from the freezer truck, and it's melting fast. I've got no reason to try that.
So apart from that, is there anything else in here? Nothing in this big space back here. Looks like my ice is almost gone as well. Can we break something with it?
No way am I doing that.
Oh, that's it, it's gone. Uh-oh. Well, any unsaved data will be lost. Oh, we were stuck there for a minute. I thought it crashed. Maybe we could start a fire.
It's under the forks. I don't want to lower him and draw attention to myself.
I thought that was the point. Make a distraction so they come outside so we can climb up into the room. Can we retrieve the keys? What's this, like a blood stain on the ground as well?
A disused forklift truck. The tires are flat and it's not going anywhere. A bunch of safety keys are hanging from the key slot.
Right, so we've got the keys out. Must be something else we can do with the meat machine.
Nothing's happened. The bone cruncher isn't firing up. It's an evil-looking thing, like some kind of torture device. The top's covered in blood and small bits of bone. I just hope it's for disposing of waste pig and not... No, I don't want to go there. That's not such a good idea.
I wonder if we could use the salami on it.
That's not such a good idea.
I was thinking they're jamming the machine up.
Using that won't work.
Right, what we've got here is something that we can click on. No. Let's try the phone.
The manuscript. It's here, all right.
Oh, George, are you sure?
I just saw our bad guys, and I even know where they've hidden it.
Fantastic.
I'll be with you soon. Just gotta find my way into their office. You gonna be okay?
I'm fine. Virgil can be so sweet.
Yeah, you can, can't he?
Right, so what do we think? Anything else to pick up here? No. What do we reckon for getting through here then? Just rotate it all around. jam something in the mechanism, maybe? Where's the golf club? Maybe we can use the ice on the machine and break it? George's pants are going to be very wet.
That's not quite right.
Anything else over here? Can we get down there? Pop a bucket? No.
The shutter's locked. No point in going that way. Metal shutter for the loading bay.
Especially with all the stuff that he carries in his pockets. Ooh, another doorway. Wet things, squishy things.
The door's blocked by all that.
Can we move the wood then? George does like to make things difficult for himself.
Locked.
I wonder if what's happening in there has something to do with this Tony character.
I didn't see that when we were this one when we were first rummaging around either.
The door's locked shut, but the handle is cold, so it hasn't been used.
Anything else over this way? More doors.
The handle's very hot. I nearly melted my fingers to it.
Let me guess. Oh, right, the ice has already expired. Look at the way he walks upstairs. Rather than use the keyboard, I'm just going to try and use the mouse to click in the direction because it's a bit bizarre, the controls on this one. Unfortunately, we can't use the an actual controller on this one. Just keep running. It was this door. Oops, this door over here, wasn't it?
Using that won't work.
Oh, sure it will.
Using that won't work.
If he uses his hands on it. Why not rub his hands in it and then grab it quickly?
I am not going to do that. That's not quite right. Perfect.
What we got then?
Ugh. Oh, the fat from the meat is disgusting. I'm gonna need industrial soap to get this off.
Did he pick it up? Didn't look like he did.
I'm greased up already, so I don't need to touch it again. Locked.
I wonder if what's happening in there has something to do with this Tony character.
Why is Stobbart now lubed up?
The door's locked shut, but the handle is cold, so it hasn't been used.
Anything else to click on in here?
There's meat hanging from the ceiling, dripping fat onto the floor. The smell's powerful and the heat's intense. Grandpa Stobbart's home distillery all over again. I'm greased up already, so I don't need to touch it again. There's meat hanging from the ceiling, dripping fat onto the floor.
Anything else to click on in here? I think that's it.
There's meat hanging from the ceiling, dripping fat onto the floor.
We can't open this one because the logs are in the way.
The door's blocked by all that wood. The sign on the door says packing room. I wonder what they could be packing. Salami for sure, but maybe drugs, guns, or even worse. Pirate video games.
I don't think we could pick up any of the wood, but I'll go back in and we'll... Ah, what's
The
this
wood's
one?
been burnt to charcoal, but it's still smoldering. No way can I pick that up with my bare hands.
Has he still got the fire blanket?
I can hardly feel the heat of the wood through the blanket. The smell of burning wood brings back so many memories.
Next question, what are we going to use that on? Chuck it in the window. I was thinking maybe we could put it like inside of one of these pigs, and it goes around the corner and somehow starts a fire and everybody runs out of that back room. But let's, oops. So the cameras keep changing and then the controls go funny as it like transitions. Let's try putting it through that manhole cover thing. I'll say, where is it? It looks like a potato.
The wood's smoldering in the air vent, but only a small amount's going into the room. I need to make more.
Add a salami to it?
Using that won't work.
What else could we use to... We've got a lighter.
That won't work here.
Oh, it's steam, isn't it? We need the ice cube. What do you think there might be some more wood to pick up as well? I'll try that ice cube thing and see if that works. If not, then we'll go back to the other room and see if there was if the ice resets and we can pick up another one. Run, George. Don't stand there. Look at the way he walks down the stairs. Rotating. Come on, George, it's melting. We go. Keep moving. The inventory. Open the inventory.
Ah, that smoke. Don't you just love it? The smell of Naples herself in a salami. Who would have thunk it, huh? But hey, you can have too much of a good thing, right? What say we, all head down to the club and celebrate our little success?
For God's sake, yes.
Hey, Tony, how's it hanging, Tony? You guys finish up now and head home, you hear?
What about the new guy?
What new guy?
Fella started just now.
Ah, let him be. Hey, he ain't gonna starve, right?
Fingers and the other guys are leaving. Now's my chance to get the manuscript.
Right, so how are we going to get in here now?
Fingers and the rest of them came out of this room. But how? The room's full of wooden boxes and there's only one exit.
So, we need to get a key card from somewhere. Or bust the machine. I'm guessing this is the entrance that's going to open.
The first aid box has been adjusted to hide a security card reader. But what's it for? And more important, where can I get the card to use on it?
Nothing in our inventory that looks useful. Shame we can't just climb through that grate. Oh, I'd hate to think that you'd find the key card in the grinder. Stuck in the mechanism. Right, let's just climb back up here and see if we can just first of all look through.
The office behind the grill is now empty.
Nope, we can't do anything. Foot moves might reveal a clue. One thing we will do though is quickly save. We'll head back outside. There wasn't anything over here, was there? This was just a blank area. So the guy's gone from there. Can we just like... No, can we skip that bit? They've left this engine idling. I wonder if the crazy guy's gone home yet. Alright, so now we might be able to get into the back, where there might be a key card for us.
Locked. Very wise. You never know who's after your salami these days.
What about these safety keys?
That's not the right approach.
Anything else we can click on?
That door leads into the back room of the trade shop.
Anything on the back we can click on? No.
The display case is full of salamis. Without a full protective suit, I won't be touching those cans. That's not the right approach.
Just wondering if we're going to use the blanket to like tip them over, so you wouldn't have to actually touch it.
No way am I doing that.
So what else have we got?
Anything new?
Not really. I better get on it.
Okay, bye.
Was there? I know we had the hotel number. What was this one?
There is a fault on this line.
They must have smashed the office up.
That's a no-go. Can we use the salami on the bins?
Using that won't work.
I was thinking like distract the flies or something like that. I'm going to click on there. Can we click on anything there? No. Alright, something different's happening here now. It's a different angle.
My God, this must be Tony. Looks like it's going to be another good year for the Martino vintage.
Well, it wouldn't be a stream if we didn't touch up a corpse.
I really don't want to do this, but I've got no choice. Yes! A key card.
Why is his jacket not down over his head?
I've searched the body already. I'm not going back for more. I should leave the guy in peace. Poor guy's hanging from a meat hook. This must be the guy Fingers was talking about earlier. So this is what happens if you cross the Martinos.
Yep, there's always got to be a corpse for us to fiddle with. Oh, hang on. Was this door open before? Ah, this door wasn't open before. Oh, this is the Woodburny place. Is there anything else that we can fiddle with in here? Ooh, what's that?
I'm not about to sit in that chair. Whoa. There's a pool of blood under the chair in the corner. We all know that pigs don't sit on chairs. I don't even want to imagine what's been going on in here.
I'd hate to think with the position of this this blade on the chair, what happened here. Right, where's the key card? There it is.
Thank heavens for secret doorways.
Anything under the stairs before we... Oh, no, we can't go through the house. But I keep looking for those flags. Oh, that's no good. Folks have been quiet for about half an hour.
Not the best view in the world, but hey, whatever.
I don't know, you change the day so that she can watch Broken Sword.
Even in a secret office, they lock the drawers. They're either very paranoid or these drawers are fake fronts.
No, you were just checking your eyelids for holes.
The cabinet's locked and secured so tightly that it's impossible to open. Even a seasoned pro would struggle here. It's the cabinet where Fingers stashed Anna Maria's manuscript. Secure being the operative word. I've never seen so many locks. How am I going to get into it?
I think we're going to push it out the window into the meat grinder.
Through the open window, I can just see the bone cruncher. Falling into that thing would be a big mistake. I bet it could tear cars apart.
And there's the clue.
No way am I going to get into that cabinet with my bare hands. The secure cabinet's wheels are rusted and seized up. Nothing a bit of oil or grease won't fix.
We use the salami to grease it up.
That's not quite right.
Oh, is Chrissy being a nuisance disturbing you whilst you're trying to cuddle Mr. Socks? Has he been had his supper tonight? Been hand-fed? That's what I've been doing tonight with gravy on my knee. Feeding her a scrambled egg. Are we going to have to go back, do you think, to... I wonder if, like, the ice, the grease doesn't last. Oh, actually, before we go anywhere, can we go rummaging this fella's desk a bit more? We actually might have some gun oil, maybe.
The drawers are locked. The drawers are locked. No point in trying to open them.
No, nothing on there. Alright, we'll go down to that other chamber. I suppose now that those other doors are open, it means we can get through maybe before the grease runs out. At least that's my theory anyway. Back through here. Oops. Through there. Through here.
I'm greased up already, so I don't need to touch it again.
Oh. How are we going to lube up the wheels then? Anything else we can pick up? Can't like click in the fat underneath. There's nothing that we can like really scoop anything up with. Alright, let's go back then I suppose. We'll see what... Hey, it must be they use this salami for something. Because we know what the meat grinder's for now. Because we're going to use it to grind up that. Quickly get him to run back up the stairs. Might be something we've missed picking up, perhaps.
The cabinet isn't going to budge without some extra help. That's not the right approach.
I haven't really got anything that would produce oil. Other than squeeze the juices out the salami.
The cabinet isn't going to budge without some extra help.
Maybe we could put it into the bone masher? Love the way he walks down the stairs. Right, keys. Put them back into the machine.
I put the keys back in the bone cruncher.
Ah, right, we can't click on it. So where are we going to get some oil from? Let's try looking at a room that we unlocked. I'm just going to turn this noise off though. See if there's anything else. Maybe something at the back. Hang on, there's something I can click on over there, so. Oh no, it was just referring to the chair. Anything in the cabinets? Nope. Nothing in there. Maybe. Nope, I'll try to see if we can maybe like get the grease on the blanket, maybe.
I've got no reason to try that. I'm greased up already, so I don't need to touch it again.
So where do you reckon we can get the oil from then? Head back out towards the vehicles into the little shop just in case there's something over there. Something actually we haven't seen. No, exactly. I haven't got a clue on where we're supposed to get it, because I thought we might have been, with us already being greased up, I thought maybe he's, you know, he could have, like, worked his hands into it, if you know what I mean. And, I mean, we've got these bins to click on, but...
Using that won't work.
So you could have at least, like, you know, held the bin lid through the cloth. Anything else in here? Just his salamis. There. Anything else lying around? Like, has anything changed? Like, maybe there's something lying on the floor because they've left. No, nothing as far as that corner. Nothing around here. I can't click on the vehicle that they've left idling when they've all gone home. I mean, I'll try clicking on the ice again. I don't think it'll actually last us all the way up there, though, to be honest. I don't know if we could combine it with something. Get the run up as quickly as possible before it melts. Go on, run.
That's not quite right.
Nope.
No way am I going to get into that cabinet with my bare hands. The cabinet isn't going to budge without some extra help.
See, maybe if we had a rope, we could have, like, put a rope through there, dangled it into the machine, fired it up, and had it, you know, yanked out as it got coiled up. But we don't have anything even like that.
I am not going to do that. That's not the right approach. That's not the right approach.
See if we get any, like, leverage on it. Has to be something else we can pick up in this room. I mean, what sort of criminals don't have, like, gun oil?
I've got no reason to try that.
Anything back there? Nope. Oh, I'm at a complete loss as to where we're supposed to go.
I can see out over the meatpacking company. Can't say I feel that factory boss gene kicking in, though.
I'll click down there. Where's it going?
The window looks out over the meat company. The perfect place to watch your workforce.
In the middle drawer, I thought we clicked on all the drawers. Oh. What's he picked up then?
Whatever's wrapped in this handkerchief must be very precious to someone. Terrific. A photograph of actress Lucy Chu from that film In Cold Blood. Nice, but not worth wrapping in a handkerchief. A promo photograph of Lucy Chu. A silk handkerchief. Obviously Italian.
So, are we going to lube up this handkerchief then?
That's not the right approach.
Let's go over to that, the smoker. And spinning around. Through the middle door.
Well, that stain sure won't ever come out.
Precious juices. Get George to do his funny little run up the stairs. Hopefully we'll be able to lube up the tyres now.
Maybe the grease from the handkerchief could loosen up those wheels. There, that should do it. The wheels might move a little now.
See if we can push it through the window. Question is the manuscript going to come like straight through the hole in the meat grindy thing? Like it's being faxed through. Just like that.
Underneath the MP3 player is Anna Maria's manuscript.
He couldn't see the manuscript, but he could see the MP3 player.
It's the real thing, all right. 14th century. Question is, how am I going to research it? Museums are out of the question. No. I need somewhere much more salubrious.
He'll be going to see Andre, won't he?
Hey, Anna Maria, look.
George, you found it. Oh, thank you, thank you.
All part of the service. Now, let's see just what we've got here.
What was that little happy dance? Yeah, it's more important than the
A fairly typical depiction of a fortified European city. It says, below the fortress of the one true patriarch awaits the angel. For he who is worthy and follows the path of the righteous.
Your Latin's good.
It was kind of geeky at school, but you know what? It sure paid off. So, all we need to do is work out who the true patriarch was and where his fortress is.
And then find a way to get below it.
But which fortress? It says, the first, find the knights who share a horse and grasp the stone to open the way.
Maybe the first refers to the path that the righteous must take to reach the angel.
That makes sense. So we should understand the clue once we arrive at the right place.
Yeah, he needs to go below. You know, he needs to dig around so he finds lava so that he can get the obsidian.
It says, the second, address the arms upon the shields and close the circle for the knights to let you pass.
You know that every one of these lines, when we get to a puzzle at some point, like miles down in the game, it'll be like the wine bottles puzzle. Remember that one?
It says, the third, follow the master's worldly route and prove yourself worthy to lift. First, the fortress where he did fight, but was overwhelmed by Mamluk's might. Then he traveled to Longshank's fair city, and as grand preceptor he was received. To the temple at Villeneuve, where he was appointed Grand Master of the Order, before journeying to the island where he holds his court. It says, the last, to see the light turn from Holy Sion to face the great fortress of the Empire of the East, the seat of the Holy Church in the west, the learned Coptic city to the south. Turn from Holy Sion to face, from where? Jerusalem? Fleur-de-lis in some pattern. The fires of hell are consuming the city.
This must be the angel that the manuscript refers to.
Doesn't look much like treasure to me.
And this looks like St. George, the patron saint of England, fighting the famous dragon.
See how the fortified city has minarets?
It looks eastern.
Strange. The city on the right looks eastern, but it's being defended by a Christian knight.
Wasn't St. George English?
Actually, he came from Turkey.
4 knights with shields. The 4th coat of arms is...
Oh, for a second there, I thought it had crashed.
A fairly typical depiction of a fortified European city.
Anything else clickable? Clicked on that. Clicked on paragraphs.
The manuscript was made in 1307. The Templars must have known an attack was imminent and took care their treasure would be safe. Cross, crescent moon, Star of David. I wonder why these symbols are here.
Anything else that we can click on? There's just something we're missing.
It reads, the first, find the knights who share a horse and grasp the stone to open the way. A deformed holy man gazes over the seas.
See if there's anything in the border that might be able to click on, like some tiny clue or something that's only a few pixels big.
Hey, I recognize this. It's Baphomet, the idol that the Templars were accused of worshipping. I really need to find a way to research these subjects.
Can you decode it?
Not fully. I need a library or a database.
But the streets are too dangerous. Can't we get information online?
Well, there is a website, Andre Lobineau's Society of Antiquarian Knowledge, but I was locked out.
Didn't you say that Virgil had hacking skills?
Yeah, but he's pretty angry right now.
Then get charming.
Let's give him his MP3 player back. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Virgil, I know nothing can replace your MP3 player, but I thought this might ease the loss.
Well, what do you know? Same model. You steal it?
No, certainly not. I'm a lawyer.
Exactly, so you stole it. Well, it doesn't replace the music, though, does it? Ah, heck. I got it all on CD at home anyway. Well, thanks, George.
Hey, Virgil, you got 5 minutes?
Sure, what can I do for you?
Virgil, I need to get online to do some research.
So go online. What's stopping you?
The site I need blackballed me after Glastonbury. Locked me out.
Take it from me, George, and I've been in prison. Ain't no such thing as locked out. Now, where's that little gadget? I know it's here somewhere. There you go, George. This should be useful.
What is it?
It's a flashcard with a few little features of my own design. Just slip it into your PDA and ride that internet.
So, what happened after we barricaded ourselves in?
First they broke into your office, then they searched the whole place, then they smashed everything up.
Oh, I bet you showed them a few moves though, hey, Virgil?
Are you kidding? I was under the desk, man.
Oh, well, so what did they do then?
Busted my MP3 player and left.
Well, that's some story.
What's so funny, man?
Well, you under a desk, Virgil. I mean, I wish I'd seen that.
You want to keep me as your friend, you better leave it, George.
So, how's Anna Maria been holding up?
Oh, don't worry about her, man. I talked her into a nice, cool place.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, she's been through a lot, George. She needed a shoulder to lean on.
Uh-huh. And you just happen to have one available, huh?
You know me, George.
Yep, I do.
Right, let's have a look on his tablet then. Accessing internet. What's
Right,
this?
George. This is my homemade hacking system, with the emphasis on homemade, know what I mean? I'll show you how to use it by hacking into a computer owned by an old friend of mine. This is you, symbolized by your PDA. This is your destination, the database you're attempting to hack. What you gotta do is connect your data stream to the target computer without being spotted or stopped. See here, my friend lives on the other side of the state. This mountain range is in the way, so we gotta go around it. If we're gonna hack into the database, we're gonna have to pass through these points, or root nodes. They disguise the data stream from your PDA so you don't get found out. To manipulate the data stream, you gotta use routers and refractors. You understand? You're utilizing other less secure systems in the area. You're pretty limited to what the device can find at the time, but there's normally enough to do the job. This one acts like a mirror. It'll deflect the beam at 90-degree angles. This one refracts your beam at 45-degree angles. These are splitters. They can split a beam at either 45 or 180-degree angles. As the target device is searching for one data stream, you'll need to converge the data streams back into one. You do this using a splitter, but in reverse. But if you're using a splitter in one direction, you can't use it in the other. These points are the bad boys. They're nodes, which detect what you're up to and stop your hacking. You gotta be one step ahead of these fellas. Accidentally route your data stream into one of these, and your connections bust open. I recommend you plan your route before you start placing nodes all over the place. So, watch me complete this puzzle.
What type of hacking is this? No one's going to have like these elaborate, crazy mechanisms for for getting into doors.
There you go. Now let's see what my friend has in his database. Oh, no! Oh boy, we didn't want to see that. He is one outrageous dude. Okay, George, your turn.
Right, so we've got to get here in the end. Right, so doing that, manipulate it that way. Oh, what? It has to go through one of these nodes as well on the way. So if that's going to go down that way... Oh no, actually that would need to go down straight, wouldn't it? Right, that goes in there. Then that way. There we go. Right, that's our note thing. So did we get anything useful out of that?
Anna Maria, can you spare a moment?
What do you need, George?
Yeah. Plus as well, like, well, you can see like the old style, like it reminds me of my HTC Titan, that old device there.
That meatpacking place is pretty
It's a real factory, huh?
It is, but take my advice, never eat a Martino salami. So, this manuscript has been in your family for years, huh?
It was handed down to my father. He had a whole collection.
Oh, so there were more?
Many more.
So each one could point to a hidden...
I wouldn't be too sure about that, but this one certainly does.
So why are the Mafia after your manuscript?
My father was a heavy drinker. There wasn't a bar in town he didn't tell his treasure map story, and the fact that his daughter was decoding it.
I guess it was just a matter of time before someone took him seriously, huh?
Right, so can we talk to him
Hey,
again?
Virgil, you got 5 minutes?
Sure, what can I do for you?
Nope, that's all his dialogue done. Right, let's go back to our PDA. So what we got in our notes then? Anything? What's this then? Bloody Andre.
The link with Baphomet proves that there's some kind of Templar connection. The Templars really were victims of betrayal and greed. Philippe IV, I wonder, did you pay for your sin? Even by medieval standards, Philippe IV was a ruthless, vain dictator. His puppet, Clement V, was no better.
Clement V was just a puppet of the king. Did you know popes used to be regularly attacked by mobs in those days? Can't say I'm surprised.
As Napoleon said, history is written by the victors.
You know what? I think that the holy man on the right of the manuscript could be Clement V. He was Pope of Avignon and Philip's crony. But he can't be the true patriarch referred to in the manuscript.
So we just need to work out who is the true patriarch.
So we've got to click on basically all these red things until eventually he runs out of dialogue.
Jacques de Molay was cynically betrayed by Philippe IV of France.
Which ones have we not gone through?
Anna Maria, can you spare a moment?
What do you need, George?
That meatpacking place is pretty shady.
It's a real factory, huh?
It is. But take my advice, never eat a Martino salami.
Back to the notes. Must have gone through all these by now. Do we have anything new in our inventory at all?
A promo photograph of Lucy Chu. Clement V, certainly not the true patriarch. It depicts Philippe IV of France, the medieval city of Paris. The fires of hell are consuming the city. Fleur-de-lis in some pattern.
Oh, please don't say it's crashed.
It's an eastern-looking city.
If Clement V is not the true patriarch, and St. George, who came from Turkey, is fighting a dragon below the city of a holy man, who is the true patriarch,
Yes?
then the city must be Istanbul, which was known as Constantinople in medieval times. And the fortress must be a reference to the old citadel of Constantinople.
George, that's amazing. Does it still exist?
I don't know, but I bet someone in Istanbul would.
George, you are brilliant. Thank you so much for helping me.
Hey, I'm having fun. I'd never turn down the chance to search for Templar treasure.
So is that where we're going next?
It's the angel referred to in the manuscript. Cross, crescent moon, Star of David. I wonder why these symbols are here.
I'm assuming this is going to be a puzzle where we're going to have to press something in this order. And I'm guessing that these here are going to refer to something later on because they're all different angles. So, can we...
So, Anna Maria, you feel like a trip to Istanbul?
You think we'll find the treasure?
We'll have a damn good try.
Room service.
Come in.
Good afternoon, Effendi. I bring chai for you and your good lady wife.
Thank you. She's not my wife, you know.
Ah, of course. Yes, well, you are indeed blessed, sir, to have such a beautiful mistress.
No, what I mean is, we haven't... we don't... There's nothing happening.
Do not worry, sir. A few nights here in the beautiful Pasha Palace, and the sweet creature will know your special gift of romantic love, I am sure. I shall leave you to your rejuvenating sleep, sir.
Hi, George.
Yeah, hi.
What a sweet waiter. What was he saying?
Oh, nothing. The weather. Rain. Says it's not expected. Never has been. All an ugly rumor. Which is good. Time to find the treasure, huh? I'll be in the corridor while you get dressed. All set?
Yeah, thank you, George.
Right, what we'll do is we'll save it there for next week. Because that's a good place, I think, to end it for today. So, we've at least I assume we've completed that portion of New York. There was still like 4 other places to visit, so I assume that we're going to be going back there. Let's press the magical button for bonus egg time. Whilst the game closes in the background. Yep, bonus egg time. Just waiting for my screen to reset so that I can actually use the web browser. Here we go. So, for your bonus eggs tonight, we have a choice of Angry Joe playing Apex Legends. We have Yogscast playing Total War. Thingy Day playing Rust. We have Ashens playing some old retro games. We have the Jam Man playing Farming Simulator 19. We have Jimmy playing Stardrop Valley. Or we have Vault playing God of War. Where would you like to go and visit tonight? Want to go Vault tonight? Right, 2 seconds. I have to go and copy and paste his name. Ooh, I'm getting all sorts of notifications popping up on the side of my screen as well. Let's click on that and hopefully it doesn't crash. So tomorrow, what week is it? Where's Discord? It's on one of these screens. Let's see. Oh, tomorrow is Stardrop Valley. So I have to see what sort of chaos and carnage we can cause there. We're still trying to get into that woman's house so that we can get hold of those pants from the town drunk. But I think as well, I'm going to try and level up the fishing a little bit. I'm going to try and get a few of those in between, like following all the instructions that Royalty lays out, of course. But anyway, oh, did I not click on that one? Oh, yeah. As well, before I forget as well, for the first-person shootery sort of action-adventure sort of night, I put a little sort of like poll thing up in the stream schedule on the Discord. So have a little look through, see which of those games you'd like to go on to next, and click the the little button things underneath, and we'll choose the game that'll take over the well, technically the Monday slot for the time being. But anyway, we'll send you over to Vault, assuming that it works. Cause, I don't know, it's been a bit weird this week. Oh, have you already clicked on the thing there, have you? No, hang on a second, I pressed the wrong button here. Right, I'll try that one again. I'm going to change the menu in here. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that one there. We'll be back with more of that next Wednesday. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time, assuming that this button is actually going to work. It's probably going to go to the end screen.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.